Rhonda Niehaus, Frugal Rodeo Mom here for those that you don't know me. Good morning. I hope you're having an amazing day. So the topic that I'm talking about today, if you saw my title, is survival tips for family gatherings over the holidays. So the reason I'm bringing this up is we are coming into Thanksgiving where people are going to have a lot of Thanksgiving gatherings, so on and so forth. We're going to slide right into Christmas and we're going to have more gatherings that we're going to have to do between family and friends and all of that. And with that, with family and or friends, a lot of times comes people that we are not necessarily are our favorite people. They would not be people that we would hang out with on an everyday basis, but they're a friend of somebody else or they're a family member and they're part of the family. So how do you survive those especially when they know you don't see eye to eye on things and things have gotten heated in the past and discussed in the past and you don't see eye to eye. So how do you navigate that knowing going into this holiday season? They're going to be there and they're going to be there for their other friends or their other families. So how do you survive this? So know who those family members are or those friends or the friends of a friends that do trigger you. Just kind of steer clear of them. You can have polite pleasantries with them. You can interact that way, but stay away from the hot topics. Stay away from the things that get you triggered. If they bring them up and it starts triggering you, that is where you need to either steer the conversation a different way, or you just need to move away and steer clear of that person if you know that's where it's going to go. Because let's face it, we all have that family member, that friend of a friend that you like or you love, but you just have two different views on things and neither one of you are willing to see the middle line. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So the other thing, if they start to trigger you, so if that conversation goes in a way that you can't steer it back into another way, if that conversation goes and they start to trigger you, politely leave and engage in a new conversation. Politely just, excuse yourself to the bathroom, break that conversation with them, move to a different conversation, and just steer clear of that. That is the best way to allow that space between you and them. It wasn't that you were rude to them. It was just that the conversation was going in a direction that you didn't want it to go because you don't want to feel triggered about anything. So just move on to a new conversation with somebody maybe that you do like. The other thing, guys, this is a huge one. Huge, huge, huge. Allow it to roll off your back. No reason to argue. If things are being said and you're just like, oh my gosh, like I can't do this, like if you feel your blood start pumping, you just need to remind yourself this is 1 or 2 days a year. Let it roll off your back. Let it roll. There's no need to be so uptight about everything. And guys, we've seen this a lot ever since 2020. That is where I've seen and I've heard a lot of people are just like, I'm not down with some of what my family is saying. We're on two sides of the fence of this. I don't go, or every time I go, Uncle Dave starts in a political conversation and I have to steer clear of it because I don't believe the same beliefs he does. If that is the case, that's okay. Just walk away from Uncle Dave. It's fine. It's fine to do so and just realize and let it roll off. The only way it becomes a problem is if you start reacting to what they're having a conversation about. So let it roll off. Don't engage with them. If you know that they constantly trigger you, don't engage with them. Engage with them as little as possible. And just kind of, if they start engaging into a conversation that you're not down with, change the subject or move away from that person. There's plenty of people at these family gatherings usually that you can usually have a conversation with somebody else and not have it be a big deal. All right. So take those tips. Thanksgiving is just 2 days away. If you have a Thanksgiving this Thursday and you know that this is going to happen, just armor yourself, let it roll off. Don't engage with them as much. Have polite pleasantries and just go from there. All right, guys. All right, guys. Now, just a reminder, I will not be here Thursday and Friday. I'm going to be spending time with my family, but I will be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. So you guys have an amazing day. If you want to talk about this kind of stuff and more, I have more videos over in my VIP Facebook group. There's recipes over there. There's going to be so much more content over there I'm working on. So get on over there. That's where all the action is going to be happening. The link is in whatever description of the video that you're watching. I will see you guys all soon.